Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton fish. This is the board, or the style of board that I fell in love with when I first started really ripping POW. The fish is an excellent board to rip around on. This is a POW deck designed for intermediate to advanced level riders. Anyone can ride it, but I'd say intermediate to advanced because not very many beginners or slashing heavy POW. The graphic was done by Jeff Pollock. It's actually the same graphic that's on the band Fish's first album, which is actually pretty cool. I love the contrast of just black and white. It kind of shows the contrast between loving snowboarding and not. If you don't love snowboarding, you're totally weird. If you do, you're gonna love this board. This is a directional shaped board with kind of like a double swallowtail kind of weird taper thing going on the tail. It's the same shape that it had last year. It has 30 millimeters of taper. The nose is ultra wide, but it doesn't really scoop up a bunch. And I kind of like that because the board really glides across the top of deep snow. It has a directional flat top profile. Underneath the front foot all the way back to the tail is going to be flat section, and outside of that channel pack is going to be just a little rise and rocker on that nose. Now the fish is a softer board. Flex rating of course is going to be a 4. Overall it's going to feel really soft because of that huge setback stance and that really short section on that tail. You can kick this thing around really quick when you're in the trees. On groomers, yeah, you can still rip around, but it's not going to be overly aggressive by any means because of that soft kind of feel to it and that big scooping nose. Inside this thing, the wood core is a Superfly 2 dual zone EGD wood core. There's lots of different small laminates that run both horizontally and vertically on the board, and they've been wrapped in a Triax glass. Now the Triax glass kind of gives the board a little bit of pop, but overall not too much. One thing that does give the board a little bit more strength, especially in the center of the deck, is going to be a carbon I-beam strip that's in between that center channel system. I like the carbon I-beam because it gives the board just a little strength, but doesn't make it torsionally stiff at all. There's an awesome base. This is a sintered WFO base. It's extremely fast if you keep it waxed. So make sure you keep this board's base moisturized. Then there's that standard 360 wrap steel style edge. The fish is a rad board. Yeah, again, this is the board that I really fell in love with when I first started riding POW. When I first started doing it, it just didn't seem fair on how much you can really float. This is the fish. You can check it out at thehouse.com. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and of course, ask questions below.